Closed-toed shoes are to be worn in the cutting and industrial machine areas of the lab. Eye protection must be worn at an industrial sewing machine if you have just changed one of the needles, once you have made the first few stitches and are certain everything is seated in the machine correctly and securely, then you may take off the eye protection. Please make sure to note the safety procedures posted at each station. This machine is not available to use without prior training and AIBI staff present. If something breaks or won't work right, stop using the machine and clearly place the emergency tent on top. Let the monitor on duty or other AIBI staff know that something has gone wrong. This Kansai special is set up for a 2-needle cover stitch. It creates a slightly stretchy hem with 2 lines of stitching on top and loops of thread that cover the raw edge underneath. Cover stitch machines have some of the same parts as other overlock machines: thread stand, tension dials, presser foot, needles, and a pedal to control the speed. To lift the presser foot, you press a foot pedal. And inside the machine, there's a looper that guides the horizontal thread that creates the overlock stitch. To create a cover stitched hem, fold under the edge of the fabric and press it. With the right side up, line the raw edge of the hem between the 2 needles. When you reach the edge of the seam, continue stitching on a piece of scrap fabric. You want there to always be a thread tail left to help start the next seam. But if the machine doesn't have fabric to stitch on while it's running, you can create a huge knot at the looper. To make your seam look really nice, use regular polyester thread on the 2 needle threads and woolly nylon thread for the looper thread. Before you change anything on the machine or go to thread it, make sure to turn it off. To get inside the machine, pull the front of the case towards you, then turn the screw and slide the top panel aside. When threading, I like to start with the looper, then move to the needles from right to left. You may notice that there's a couple extra thread guides you didn't use. Don't worry about those for the 2-needle setup. Just focus on these 2 holes in the bar thread guides. When you're done, make sure to test stitch on a scrap of fabric to make sure that everything is looking good.